too big for you, but... Alright guys, we're back with an NV5600 from a local diesel shop that is locked up solid. And so Zach and our newest employee Cameron is going to tear it down. We're going to see what's going on with it. Go for it, Zach. This NV5600 is out of a second gen.
Okay, you want to stand up on there?
And it is, it's a working truck. It was brought into the local diesel shop with some transmission issues. And it was locked up solid when they took it out. So here it is coming to see us. So we're going to start by removing the tail housing here. We got a gigantic 3-job puller that has seen some stuff in its day. I didn't grab the sacrificial piece.
I did.
You did. So as you can see, it's separated on the bottom here as well. So we took all the bell housing on the inside out. Keep standing it up and setting it down.
You can take that all
off. You forgot a part, Cameron.
You forgot to grab the tail housing. You go up. You gotta lift it straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Right here and here, like the puller. There you go. Wiggle, wiggle.
Wow, look at that. It's already... Oh, there's our TV.
Okay, check the inside of that housing.
How's it look?
Oh, not too bad right now. Bearings moved back here.
Okay.
No idler washer. Counter shaft bearing, shoved out on the floor. Good. Idler.
Everything looks good here. Quite a bit of RTV. It's way too much. The gear teeth seem to look okay. Reverse spins.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so we got the main shaft nut off. Looks like that bearing's a little stuck. I'm gonna grab another pry bar, just in case the reverse race gives us issues. So
Reverse washing looks good.
this is a pier bearing, so this is a OEM. It is
Ooh.
sticky.
Well, machine those teeth off.
Alright, let's see if I can make this happen. You can see the teeth, the engagement teeth all around here are just worn flat completely. Reverse is probably extremely difficult to get into. We have the synchro here is just obliterated. This thing's been running hard for a while, but it is a new style, so that's good.
Kind of lay them out here for Andrew.
Reverse race looks good.
Hub looks good.
You want to grab the two bullet things?
So this is the reverse slider that was contacting, these teeth were contacting the gear. They're all blunted. See, we can flip it over when on reinstall and it's brand new. It's pretty sweet. So right now, Zach is removing the rest of the bell housing bolts that are on the outside, and Cameron is setting up the cables in order to lift the case off. We're already to about that point. They're going to have to punch out the shift rail roll pin and remove the shift rail the shift rail plug on the passenger side. And we're going to find out exactly what is locking this thing up so bad. End play's not too bad. Oh, the rear's spinning now at least. Not much. Wow. Nope. At least it's spinning. Nope, never mind. It gets right there and it doesn't want to spin anymore. Okay, so he's got the shift rail roll pin removed.
I'm gonna take this 13 out. Yeah.
The exterior looks pretty good. Not too much rust. Not a lot of oil. I think they gave it a good pressure washing for us, I think.
Said it was a 13 on the 1/2 inch right there. Yeah. Okay, one. You wanna throw out that the detent.
So Zach's pulling out the shift rail detent. And then case should be ready to lift up, right?
Yes.
Move it under our tinfoil.
And grab the orange hammer. Smack that half. One more. Smack again. There you go.
Quite a bit of damage. Lots of teeth. So, this gear's definitely gone. Oh, interesting. So we have another 6-gear synchronizer failure. So 6-gear, you can tell because of the gap right there is excessive. At least, you know, like, it's too much. Something's wrong in there. 6-gear synchronizers tend to break, and sometimes they double stack themselves. Yeah, we're locked on 6th.
Get a 10 moment.
This one right here?
Yeah. So now Zach is removing the 5/6 crossover.
Thing locked up hard.
Yeah.
You can throw one on that side right now.
This side.
Yeah, just throw that one there. Slow down a minute. That pops up. Pass this crossover.
There you go. So now Zach's setting up the hoisting fixture.
Actually, I think super. I think I don't like the ones. I don't want to hurt the main shaft at all. If we have to clean it, we have to clean it.
Yeah, you can go take it to the wire wheel if you need to. So we use a bell housing bolt or something for that. Screw that into the main shaft. All the carnage. Gears wiped. Otherwise, everything else seems to look generally okay.
Ooh. Input bearings. Nope.
Oh, that's a rarity. Huh. Wow. Well, you're good. Interesting. Yeah. Go down in there. I'm gonna grab the plastic stand there. There you go.
Just put it behind it.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Little chunks of bearing,
Some water.
some gear. Fluid doesn't look too terrible. I don't know what they were using, but
Hey, you can take that mount off like a.
this is like an interesting combination of destruction. Does first gear seem loose on the main? Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Holy smokes. Yeah, she was in rough shape, wasn't she?
Ooh, look at that one.
Oh. Wow. Man, she was on her way out. And this 6-gear plate. Yeah, 6 gears locked up hard. Got a couple chips in the gear tooth. Hope the main shaft made it. It looks like it. So usually when this bearing fails, it like this turns. This all gets welded, but that actually looks like it might have made it,
Andrew,
which would be
stop
cool.
one. I'll let Andrew take that apart.
That's right. You guys can. Here, I'll get out
Do
of
my
here.
thing.
Yeah. Wow. Oof. Yeah, so we'll replace this input shaft for sure. And then we'll come over here to the press and see what Zach's doing. So we have a little bed of plywood and cardboard underneath to catch stuff. But Zach is too much of a man.
First gear washer. Looks good. Oh. I'm gonna kill that. Wheel bearing. Race. 1-2 hub. Don't see anything wrong with first. Hub made it. Slider's good. Synchro locker room. All look good.
So far the main shaft's looking okay then?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Save the customer some money. All the teeth seem to be okay.
Yeah, so nose.
Well, this is where it's going to get interesting.
I had the black ones out. Yeah. Yeah, at least it's not. At least it's loose. Okay. I'm gonna go try to press this off.
Might get a loud noise here. Remember, guys. You can take the snap rings off that. There you go. So we have to use a small enough socket to pass through the bearing, and then that big rod's a spacer. Don't try this at home.
Good thing I'm not at home.
Don't take it. Don't take too much force. Main shaft didn't make it.
It's a new one.
Bummer. Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
you see that?
Is it broken?
Yeah, it's like.
Whoa. That is cool. Holy crap. I've never.
It's a new one.
Wow. That's incredible. Is that? It's freaking broken.
Yeah, the bottom of the gear welded. No? The gear? Bottom of the needle bearing. That's what that is.
Well, the whole shaft looks like it's broken and offset. Oh. What's that, Zach?
Your 5.6 hub.
Here, put it in. There you go. It's stuck like that. Yeah. Lack of oil will weld some stuff together. Oh, six is in. Oh, okay. So it was just this. It was just this breakage. Oh. Okay. Well, see, you see a bunch of synchronizer breakages and you get all complacent and you get something new and cool like this. Very neat. So these 6 gears, we replace every one of them with a good welded unit. Just because these things get such a small gear, you spend so much time in it. This metal gets fatigued over time. So we put fresh metal in there just to make sure nothing happens right after the rebuild. I still can't get over this. It's offset. That is really cool. Alright. So right now we're pressing off the 5th countershaft gear. You can see there's some very heavy splines in there. Looks like this gear made it, although we'll probably end up replacing it anyway. Depending on a few things. Usually when there's such an epic failure with such substantial force to like break a main, usually with something like that, it's obviously going to get translated through here. This failure likely occurred when it was in 6th gear, so the input obviously needs replaced. 6th gear on the countershaft is chewed to heck, so if we're replacing all 4 of those components that caused this incredible failure, probably don't want to take a chance and have one fatigued gear that took that much of a shock load. Alright, we'll see. We'll get it cleaned up. So now we're pressing off 6th, which was all kinds of broken. All the teeth. Okay. So now we have the countershaft knocked loose from the big gears. Zach's going to push off 3rd gear, 4th gear, and the 3/4 hub all as one assembly. This takes very little effort.
Countershaft survived.
Which is good, because right now it seems like everybody has discontinued making them. You can see the countershafts are hollow. There's a couple of holes for oiling. And this one, you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't, is plugged. That one seems open. Teeth are all good. Yeah. Very cool. These gears like hydro lock themselves together.
3rd gear race.
I guess that'd be 4th gear, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 4th gear race.
4th.
Teeth look okay?
Yes.
Sweet.
Slider looks good. Locker ring survived.
Okay.
And this is now 3rd gear survived.
Sweet. So what's the total tally we're looking at?
Input 6 on both ends. Well, it comes with a new one. 5/6 hub.
Input 5/6 hub. The
6
main
counter shaft.
6 counter shaft. Main shaft.
A couple locker rings.
Okay.
From reverse here.
And all of our transmissions come with a new 6 gear on the main. And all of our transmissions come with a new reverse gear. We'll flip that reverse slider. Might be a few little incidental things here and there that we might need to swap, but overall this is a much better outcome than what we initially thought we were going to see. So, alright guys, Long Range Gear, www.lrgdiesel.com. Check us out on Instagram at Long Range Gear.